On a quiet Tuesday morning in a small diner in Ohio, 19-year-old Maya Thompson tied her apron and started her shift. The diner smelled like fresh coffee and pancakes. The same smell that had greeted customers every morning for the past 30 years. Maya had been working there for 6 months, not because she loved the job, but because she needed the money. College tuition was coming up, and every dollar mattered. Most mornings were the same: truck drivers ordering eggs, office workers grabbing coffee, regulars complaining about the weather. Nothing exciting ever happened. Till that morning, around 8:15 a.m., the doorbell above the diner entrance chimed. An elderly man walked in slowly. His jacket looked worn, and his shoes had seen better days. Maya greeted him with the same smile she gave every customer. "Good morning. Sit wherever you like." The man chose a small booth by the window. When Maya walked over with a menu, he looked a little embarrassed. "Miss, what's the cheapest thing on the menu?" Maya hesitated. It wasn't a question she heard often. She glanced at the menu. "Probably the toast and coffee special," she said gently. The man nodded. "I'll take that." While Maya poured his coffee, she noticed something. The man kept checking the coins in his pocket, counting them carefully, again and again. When she brought the plate of toast, he smiled politely. "Thank you." It was the kind of smile that tried to hide something. The diner got busy after that. Orders piled up, plates clattered. The cook yelled out numbers. Maya ran back and forth between tables, but every once in a while she glanced toward the window booth. The old man was eating slowly, carefully, like he was trying to make the meal last as long as possible. After about 20 minutes, he finished and walked to the register. Maya rang up the bill. $3. The man placed a small pile of coins on the counter. Quarters, nickels, pennies. Maya counted them. Exactly $3, not a cent more. He gave a small nod and turned to leave. Then he paused, reached into his pocket again, and placed $5 on the counter. "For you," he said. Maya blinked in surprise. "Sir, you don't have to do that." The man smiled. "I know." Then he walked out the door. Maya stood there staring at the money. $5. It wasn't a huge tip, but something about it felt different. The man had barely enough to pay for breakfast, yet he still left a tip. Later that afternoon, Maya told the diner owner about it. The owner, Frank, nodded slowly. "You know who that was?" he asked. Maya shook her head. Frank leaned against the counter. "That man used to own half the factories in this town." Maya's eyes widened. "What happened?" Frank shrugged. "Life, bad investments, medical bills, lost everything." He paused. "But he still comes here once a week. Always orders the same thing. Always leaves a tip." That night, Maya couldn't stop thinking about it. Someone who had lost everything still chose to be generous. It didn't make sense. Most people became bitter when life knocked them down, but not him. The next Tuesday, Maya waited near the door around 8:15 a.m. Sure enough, the bell chimed. The same elderly man walked in. This time Maya greeted him with an even bigger smile. "Good morning," he sat in the same booth. But before he could order, Maya brought him something. Eggs, bacon, pancakes, the full breakfast plate. The man looked confused. "I didn't order this." Maya smiled. "I know. It's on the house today." He looked at her for a long moment, then asked quietly why. Maya shrugged. "Because kindness shouldn't only go one direction." For a moment, the man didn't say anything, and his eyes filled slightly with tears. He cleared his throat. "Well," he said softly, "I guess I'll have to leave a bigger tip." They both laughed. Over the next few months, the man became Maya's favorite customer. He talked about life, dreams, mistakes, second chances. One day he told her something she never forgot. "Money comes and goes," he said, "but the way you treat people, that's the real wealth." Years later, Maya would remember that moment. Not the tips, not the job, but the lesson. Sometimes the people who have the least still give the most. And sometimes the smallest tip in the world carries the biggest lesson.